Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another video on my channel. Now today I have a haul of a couple of books, probably the most expensive haul I've done in a while. Now the first book that I have is another book that's dear to my heart because it's now going to be my first ever omnibus that I have in my collection. I have got some since, but this will officially be the first ever omnibus I picked up. And it's a monster of an omnibus. And by writer I always wanted to try out work by, and that book is Daredevil, the Man Without Fear, Volume 1 by Stan Lee. Ugh. So as you can see, Stan Lee and all the others, and oh shit. And Volume 1. And some lovely covers there. And as you see, it collects Daredevil 1 to 41 and Annual 1 and the Fantastic Four 93. There's not really much underneath the dust jacket, just sort of Daredevil, Man Without Fear, Omnibus, and then just on the side the creators, so nothing too special underneath, but still that is now a special omnibus in my heart because it's the first ever one I picked up. And continuing on the trend with Daredevil, picked up two other Daredevil omnibus. The first one I picked up was the Daredevil, The Man Without Fear by Ed Brubaker and Lark, Volume 1. Not as big as the other one. These two probably could have been collected in just one big omnibus. But as you can see, Volume 1 by Ed Brubaker. And this collects 85 to 105. No. Yeah, 82 to 105. And there are all the lovely covers. Really can't wait to get into this. There's a good cover with the Kingpin. And the next one we have is Volume 2 by Ed Brubaker. And another omnibus, and a few more lovely covers there. My favourite one is this one at the bottom. It's actually my wallpaper on my computer, just love that. And this collects Daredevil 106 to 119 and 500, and Daredevil Annual 1 and Daredevil Blood of the Tarantula. So yeah, some lovely Daredevil omnibuses that I can't omnibuy that I can't wait to read. Next book we have is The Superior Foes of Spider-Man Omnibus by Nick Spencer. I picked this up because I loved the Superior Spider-Man run. This probably has nothing to do with it. I just saw Superior and Spider-Man, and this collects the first 17 issues. And so it says, meet the Sinister Six, all 5 of them. So this follows the adventures of Boomerang, Shocker, Speed Demon, Overdrive, and the New Beetle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, this I've heard is like just a fun read, sort of funny, and so a bit of fun. So this will be fun to crack into. Next one we have is Astonishing X-Men by Josh Whedon and John Cassaday, Volume 1. This one was a book that I just had to pay cover price for because I just couldn't find it online, and as it's written by Josh Whedon, and I've heard such great, even the guy in the comic book store said that I made a good choice. This sadly doesn't have a cool print underneath, but one thing that I do like is It's actually the writing, because it's in a lovely blue. I really like that. But no sort of cool art underneath, which is a shame. Oh yeah, that's one thing that I forgot to show about the Superior Foes of Spider-Man. Because the one underneath that one is a cool homage to the Avengers Shawarma end credit scene. So as you can see, that's all of them. Shawarma in the background, and then the menu to the end credit scene in the Avengers. So really like that. And then I have another X-Men book, because I've had this graphic novel for ages. So Bendis Revolution Volume 1, so really thin, and I was like, getting the rest of the series will be really expensive with the thinnies. So I decided to pick up instead is the Uncanny X-Men Volume 1 by Bendis in this form. Because that form only collects 1 to 5, and that cost me like €21. And then I saw this online for like 25, and this collects 1 to 11 and 14 to 18. So, also, it's hardback. So, I mean, what's not to love? So, I have this now. So that really has saved me a bit of money. There's another volume, and that's like the whole collection collected. So yeah, really looking forward to reading the rest of this series, because I really enjoyed the first volume. So it was a bit of fun. And the final, my first ever DC omnibus. So this holds dear to my heart, and I honestly can't wait to read this because it is a monster. And this is the Gotham Central omnibus by Ed Brubaker, Greg Rucka, and Michael Lark. So the same two creators as the Daredevil. Like, as you can see, Brubaker and Lark. Now this is a good, like, 1,000 pages long. So like a bloody monster of a book. Collects the first 1 to 40. Like the same size as the Daredevil one. So this basically follows the police force and how they take out criminals when Batman isn't around. Batman shows up once in a while, but it's more about the police force, and I really can't wait to jump into this and give this a read. But at the moment I'm reading the Daredevil one, and then I will read that, and then from there it's just whichever book I'm feeling. So, I mean, there's one other haul that will be up and coming, because I have a few more books coming, but then from then there'll be no more hauls for a while, because this will have me reading for a while. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.